Hello there folks, welcome back to another episode of Who to Manage. I just want to start off by saying a massive thank you. I asked yesterday for people to leave suggestions for teams, and boy did you, we had loads of really good ones, so I appreciate it very much. And the support on the series in general has been fantastic. If you are enjoying it, do drop a like on it, and continue to leave your suggestions. There's still around 7 days left to go, so with that, let's move on to another team. Okay then, I'm sure this will divide some people, but today's team is Chelsea. After what was a peculiar finish last season, win the league, that's the challenge. You finished 10th last year after a title winning season the previous year. The challenge is rather obvious. Of course, they've brought in Conte, they're doing very well in real life, but the challenge in Football Manager isn't as easy. Are you able to handle the egos? Is this team simply not as good as it was 2 years ago? And what system will you play? Last season then, a 10th place finish. The expectation, a title. So let's look at some of the key players, and you've got some very good ones, let's put it that way, as you'll probably be familiar with. Eden Hazard, the wizard on either wing, or can play down the centre. You've then got the new Claude Makelele in N'Golo Kante, obviously bought from Leicester in the summer, a 4-star player, and next to him, Diego Costa, aggressively great is how I've described him, the front man, and then the returning David Luiz, only 3.5 stars, which makes it look quite funny, really. This is just a selection of the top talent Chelsea have. Willian, Fabregas, Matic, and many more make for an exciting season. So let's take a look at the money. I'm not sure they've got a great deal of... Oh, okay, there it is. A balance of 46 million, a wage budget of 2.9 million, 292,000 remaining, and a transfer budget of 38.6 million means that if you want to spend, you can do. Abramovich's millions still make you competitive on every single front. Only Stamford Bridge's capacity holds you back. So let's take a look at some transfer targets, and this is the first time really they've been overly exciting. There's so much you can possibly do here. I'm pumped. Jason Murillo and Stefan de Vrij are both available for around the sort of 15 to 20 million mark. If you then move on to the midfielders, we've got Yuri Tielemans as the only real option to bring in that makes any sense. Everyone else you can attract isn't really of the top level, obviously because you're out of the Champions League, and Lacazette up front would provide very good competition to Costa. And then when Costa moves on, Lacazette would fill that void if needs be. You've already got a complete squad, so adding to it means you'll be either thinking long term or replacing a big name, and that's kind of what we went with those transfer targets. So let's focus on the pros of being Chelsea on Football Manager 2017. Last season has been well and truly written off. It won't happen again, no matter what. It's very, very, very unlikely. For the first time in a while, then Chelsea have something to prove. Not that Diego Costa needs any encouragement. You've signed the best defensive midfielder in the league. Kante gives everyone else more time to shine. And then finally, with no European football, you have a clear shot at the league, something your rivals can't boast, and everything is set for you to bite back after the 15-16 season. If you start well, it'll be tough to catch you. And with the pros, there always comes a few cons, and Chelsea have got one or two here. No European football means attracting the very best. To add to an already good side isn't particularly easy, as the transfer targets probably showed. Missing out on the Champions League once is fine. Again, and well, you won't even see the end of the season, so you wouldn't have to even worry about it. And Chelsea have a lot of players out on loan, and when I say a lot, I mean 38, yes, really. Enjoy next summer, it's going to be busy. And the squad have a few experienced players that are peaking, but they don't have long. Key positions do need refreshing. And last season did happen, and for the fans, it's fresh in the memory. It'll be your job to make sure it's forgotten all about. And then in summary, Chelsea have won the league the season before their destruction, and it's something that over the last 15 years has become an expectation year on year. The title-winning squad is still at the bridge, so surely has the potential for a repeat. This isn't a difficult Football Manager to save, but it's certainly a test to bounce back after a dreadful year, and something that I think you should probably give a go. It's quite fun to use a top team, and this is the first one we've really had that are still primed and ready to win a league title if needs be. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another episode of Who to Manage. Thank you for the support on the series, and I'll see you again. Goodbye.